How are we all doing? I hope you're keeping well out there. So I just thought I'd have a quick catch up with you. So the last two radios we were looking at here was the Ferguson. I've taken that down off the bench because if we do have that speaker with the output transformer on it, it's not in an accessible place. And in the meantime, another one might pop up for it. But I'll definitely be keeping that, especially with it having an RF stage. So he will be making an appearance at some other stage later on down the road. And the Citizen radio is working okay. It's a little bit tinny and that. Like Steve said, probably the electrolytics need to be replaced. They're probably all dried out. But we're not going to get heavily invested with that one. So that's pretty much it. So I just thought I'd come out here and talk a bit of nonsense with you. I recently got this super duper flashlight. It's called a Nebo, N-E-B-O, Slide King 2K, 2000 lumens out the front. And just to give you an idea how bright this is now, although you can't see it in here with the lights on obviously, but we were messing around with this in the garden the other night and we were lighting up the clouds. So it's like a headlight on a car, and then the doofer slides out with the side, and it's magnetic, so you can stick it to things that are made of metal. So it's actually come in handy quite a bit. Quirky little thing I was showing you. I got this, although I'm not able to display or show you its features. It's all its features, but what it is, I'll bring it in the camera and we can have a look at it. So I don't actually know if it's working or not. From what I can make out, this is a DVB-T2. It's a receiver. Basically a Freeview, a Soarview receiver. But it's a radio. But just for the sound. So you can listen to the sound of the TV stations. Not a DAB radio. I thought it was a DAB when I first seen it, but no. It's not. DAB is gone here, by the way. I don't know, I think I told you that a while ago. Back in March, DAB was switched off in Ireland. It never really took off, and it's gone. And all I see is people throwing out DAB radios. So obviously people were listening to it. Maybe just not enough. So it's an FM radio and a DAB radio, and it has a rechargeable battery. Sadly I don't have the back of it, but we can have a listen. It is charged up. Falja, Irish for welcome. Super. And it gives you like a I don't know if you can get into how to tune it with that. Oh, there you are. So, and you can see there's like a little waterfall of the band. So it knows where the stations are. And I think they're presets. There. So obviously it is supposed to do the same for the DAB. Now just after realising I actually have it probably still wouldn't be enough. I intend to put up an outdoor area here at some stage in the near future. I've got one of these. I wonder if I plug this into it, would it pick something up? Right, I have this thing plugged in. I don't think it's going to pick anything up in here. Again, turned all the way up in the back of it. I don't think it's going to pick anything up, but we'll see. I think it did manage to get a Soarview box to pick up something on an indoor aerial here before, but it wasn't great. Stop there. Doesn't do anything quickly anyway. That's evident. No station available. Right, well, that's been a total disaster. So, well, what I might do is I might bring it into Dublin with me someday, and you know, where there's a strong field strength for the dab off the old tree rock, we should be able to pick it up just with this little fluty early all. I was rather unsuccessful, unfortunately. But an interesting gadget nonetheless. Obviously, you know, it'd be very handy for blind people. They don't want or need a television. I've never seen one before. So I believe there was Hacker and Roberts radios made for the blind at one time. So yeah, so that was a little gadget I picked up recently. Other than that, not a whole lot to report. This battery powered clock, I didn't come back to this. I think the coil might be open. Now one of my subscribers, I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, so you'll forgive me, said, you know, it could be the crystal or whatever. It doesn't appear to have a crystal. It's not a quartz movement, because it has an escapement. Now I'm not up on clocks, so I might use incorrect terminology, so one will forgive me. Because you can set the speed here by adjusting the spring. Oh, we used to know all the names of these things, but I forgot. Anyway, the little wheel thing, it just seems to impulse the wheel around. So I don't know if this GM1101, I don't know if that is a transistor or an IC. Because all there appears to be on that little circuit board is that thing that looks like a capacitor and that thing that looks like a TO3 transistor. But I think that might be a clock IC maybe. Perhaps, I don't know. And then that. And it has this little thing here that you hit for start to get it going. And obviously then the impulse in that coil keeps the showing the roll. But yeah, an odd one for sure. I should look into that a bit more, I suppose, because it's a nice clock. And of course it has all the advantages of not having a big wire coming out the end that needs to be plugged into the mains. I think it'll look well sitting on top of one of the old tellies, which is probably where it started life. That's about it. I don't have anything else to say. I'm wasting your time. Oh no. What I do have, as I say, the Ferguson is off the bench. I have a Pi, a short super het Pi there. We need to have a look at. It's not working. Yeah, we've a few different bits and pieces to get into over the winter too. The light on there. We've a Bush TV down there that we picked up recently enough, within the last 6 months. It's a 23-inch. We need to have a look at him. We need to get this one out of here or do something with it. It's just in the way now. So I need to finish off getting him going so he can be boxed up. That's a very sick pie I was working on. That's the 19-inch deluxe that we got going. I had the problem with the flywheel transformer. That's it. Pretty much everything is as it was the last time I did this walk around the video thing. More or less. There's been a bit of movement here. I should go back to that Autovox too. We had that working. The focus wasn't great. It was going. No ultra transistor there. I think that was the first transistor radio ultra brought out. The venerable Eddie Stone. We need to give him a bit of a run for his money soon too. Keep him going. And these Bush televisions here, which are sitting there quite a while now. I think I had that 22-inch going at one stage. Didn't know on with it. That 20-inch, I don't think that's working. I think that has a power supply issue to start with. And then I've got a 26-inch one here, which is... These big TVs though, they're a pain in the arse, really. Just trying to move them around, never mind anything else. The weight in them is colossal. That's an AA23 there, 26-inch one. I would like to get that going at some stage. Got that a couple of years ago. Cheap, very cheap. Put it on the bench, or on the bench, I don't know. Wherever I had it, I plugged it in, and magic smoke came out from the bottom, where the couple of droppers and the caps live, you know, on the bottom, the little tray underneath the CRT. And that was the end of them. We got tucked in there in that corner, and that was it. So I've an awful lot of gear to work my way through here. Probably too much, but sure, we'll get there in the end. There's lots to do. Right, I've talked enough crap here for one night. Thanks for watching. We'll bang something else out during the week, and hopefully it'll be a bit more entertaining than this. Mind yourselves out there.